Well, beloved actress Marilu Henner has been performing for decades, and she's returning to her beloved Bucks County Playhouse in New Hope with an all-new act.
Yeah, it's the Marilu Henner Show, appropriately named. It opens tomorrow. Alicia Vitarelli joining us live in studio. You had a chance not just to chat with Henner, but to test her keen memory skills as well.
You know, she has this rare super memory where she can recall every day of her life. It's part of her show, debuting tomorrow at the Playhouse, where she's proudly on the board. From Taxi to Grease to Chicago, her 2 sons, her 3 husbands, that amazing memory. It's all in the songs, dances, and stories. About the show.
Well, it's kind of a it's like memories and music and talking about lots of stories about all the different people I've worked with. So I touch on my life and I sing and I dance and I show videos that are really fun.
Marilu is even putting her famous memory on display.
I'm doing this thing where there's a fishbowl in the lobby. People can write a date and a year, and after intermission, to start the second act, I'm going to pull it out, tell them what day of the week it was, what I was doing on the day, and what song was popular.
There are numbers from Chicago and Grease and nods to Taxi.
Lousy the way she keeps bugging him.
She's still close with the cast, close to 40 years later.
As Tony Danza calls me, he says, "Meh, you're the swizzle stick that stirs the drink." So I'm like the swizzle stick of the group.
A real mover for sure, a health advocate and trailblazer who paved her own path her way.
Because I just kept going in there and thinking like, well, what can I bring to the party? What is a little different that nobody else is going to do? And that's when I started working.
Seems very basic.
Seems very
so simple. Be yourself.
But it's the hardest thing for people to do.
Henner, thrilled to be bringing it all back to the Bucks County Playhouse.
I fell so in love with the place because it's just a magical place.
And it's extra emotional after a year of closed curtains.
And just the live audience, right? The energy you get
cried
from
when I first walked on stage. It was like, oh my gosh, we're all back. This is great. We can do this again. Because there's nothing like sitting in a theater and really feeling the energy, or being on stage and feeling the energy.
Oh, she's so great. The Marilu Henner Show opens tomorrow. It runs through August 15th at the Bucks County Playhouse. For our full chat, head to our family of streaming apps like Apple TV and Roku. She shares some of her Philly favorites, dishes on some guest stars joining her during this run, and the signature show cocktails that she's serving up. And we did this interview at Bar Bonbon in Center City. She is a big plant-based advocate. She has been for years. And so I took her to some of Philly's finest plant-based.
What an awesome energy she's
Yeah,
got. Love
that was great, Alicia.